And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes...
And it's hit the woodwork and out! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital...
Oh, terrible pass. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Nakata. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Goes for a shot! Yes! And And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tottenham have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero, and Del Piero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, played right into his path. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And this is Van Basten. Can he get it through? And the through ball. And he's certainly onside here. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi Alonso. And this is Del Piero. And this is Van Basten.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nakata.
Whatever happens, that's the...
He's tried one! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
He's got away. And this is Ronaldo. That's tidy. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Plays a sharp little ball. Shot a goal! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well seen. And the first half is done. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rummenigge. And the ball's come loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's DiMarco.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Basten. That is a crunching tackle. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chance! Oh, fine stuff from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Neymar. Some resolute defending there. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. And he's gone long. He's made it back. Tries a measured ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Neymar has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. Del Piero. Oh, he's been Rummenigge! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A case now of complete control. João Cancelo is onto this.
Number 22.
And the shot!
Vinicius Junior.
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
A whisker away from making it 4. Tottenham have their second corner now. Del Piero plays it short. And here's Del Piero. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Marquez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Looks across and plays it in. This ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? No, that's been intercepted. João Cancelo. Great vision. It's a promising position.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just the goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hakimi. Some really good ball movement. Joe Linton kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 1
That's a
minute
little
added
loose.
time.
Oh, sweet feet. Cross from Cancelo. Tries to pass it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Nakata. Del Piero. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way past. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Spread it left. Can he stop it going out? There will be a throw-in. Rummenigge is herring after that one.
That's going in strongly.
Davids. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. And he's on his shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Steaming on goal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's a good ball. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Del Piero plays it short. Shot a goal! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. DiMarco. It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Neymar. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back to the goalkeeper, David De Gea, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Xavi Alonso.
Arsenal really should.
That could spell trouble. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Played towards the other side. DiMarco. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. Del Piero ploughing through the middle. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Sensational from Bellingham! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Added time.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips them.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
So it's been even so
The midway
far.
point of the game.
Which way will
Who
things
wants
go in the
half-time
second
when you
half?
have a contest this
Ours, of
good?
course.
I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. McAllister. And it's Valverde. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Davids. McAllister is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Del Piero, and that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Good ball, good take. Brilliantly cut out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
McAllister. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Davids makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the left flank. Now that's well seen too. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
8, Federico Valverde. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 10,
Marquez.
Elhaj Diouf. Number 11, Neymar. Number 5,
Chance!
McAllister.
There's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Tottenham take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Hangs. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. De Bruyne. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great vision. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is he rises! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
This looks promising. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's straight offside. Arsenal must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Hakimi.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Chouameni. Gets himself into trouble, and he's lost it. Now it's De Bruyne. He is through here.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that's that. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans.